Hey out there. So, welcome to the country house. We're supposed to close in 20 days on this house, but I think we're going to be able to close within the next couple days. I want to tell you a little bit about it. And then what I'd like to do is make a couple of videos as I go along during the renovation project. This is a good example of a flip for someone that maybe either never did a flip or wants to do a flip or maybe did one or two flips. And the reason why I say that is because there's not extensive renovations that are required on this house. I got to put a new kitchen and a new bath in, but for the type of houses that I usually get, that's not extensive. Usually I'll have maybe structural issues, extensive. This house, I already got the CO on the house. So someone could actually really move into the house. It's got a hokey setup. And like I said, it needs a new kitchen and a bath. The utilities are all on. It's not my typical house. Matter of fact, the price point at the house with the profit margin, I really had to consider whether or not this house was for me, but in the long run, it is. One of the single biggest reasons why it is because of the market that we're in right now. The market that we're in right now is a seller's market. People are putting houses out on the market and they're selling it the same day. So I'm having a difficult time finding properties because everybody and their brother wants to get into flipping. And I'm not knocking them. I think there's enough out there for everyone. I'm just saying it's making my life a little bit more difficult. This one is an off-market property. I didn't pick it up from a realtor. I didn't pick it up from Zillow or any other online places. A friend knows a friend that owns this house and she lives out of state and she wants to sell it. I believe in win-win situations. What I do for the seller is she came up with the price and I didn't even negotiate. I ran numbers and I said, you know what, that's a fair price. So I agreed. I signed off on the contract the same day and I just started moving, getting stuff done. At the same time, she got her lawyer friend to get the CO on the house and made my life easier. In the end, she's going to be able to sell a house with very few complications, get a fair market value for the house. I'm going to get a house at a fair price, be able to put some sweat equity into it and walk away with a profit. It's a win-win situation for everybody. The other people that win are the neighbors. This particular neighbor over here could really use a power washing on that house, huh? But take a look at this property. It's a cute little property. That's a porch up there, and it's got a rocking chair up there. It's got 2 stories. I bought it as 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. Whenever I buy a house with 2 bedrooms with around 1,000 square feet or more, this particular house I think has 1,300 square feet. The first thing I'm going into is, can I get a 3rd bedroom somehow? And on this particular house I can. So I can get a nice master bedroom in the back of the house. That's going to do a couple different things. It's going to increase the value of the house, but it's also going to increase the marketability of the house. There's a much bigger pool of people that want 3 bedrooms than 2 bedrooms. So being able to have a 3rd bedroom in this house is going to be huge. Right off the bat, it's going to increase the value. I'll run through some quick numbers on what I'm hoping to achieve on this house. Bought it for $200,000. I put a $40,000 rehab budget together. I cushioned that a little bit. I'll do some work myself and have the majority of it done by other people, hopefully, because I got another project I'm closing on today. So that one is an extensive rehab. So we bought the house for $200,000. I have a $40,000 budget in it. I'm waiting for the appraisal to come back in. I get an appraisal done on this house and it's for the as-is value as well as the after repair value. The appraisal is important, but it's not an exact science, an appraisal. I'm pretty good at coming up with values after something's complete. I've become pretty knowledgeable and pretty accurate with what a house will sell for after it's renovated. So on this particular house, I think I came up with $335,000. I bought it for $200,000. I'll put $40,000 into it. You got to take closing costs and carrying costs into consideration, and I think it would be worth $335,000. We're in a hot market, like I said. People are selling houses in a day. However, I'm also a realist. If I think it's going to be worth $335,000, then I would probably sell it myself, put it on the market for, I might put it on the market for $319,000 and try to drive up a bidding war. I don't know. That's if I sell it. because the other exit strategy I have is refinancing it. If I could refinance it, get all my cash out that I put into it, and rent it and make positive cash flow, that's what I would actually prefer to do, and leave the equity in there as a retirement account. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the country house for the first time, and I hope that I make some more videos and take you through the renovation process before and after, so you can see what it looks like. Thanks.